Good morning, upcoming 7th graders. We've got some important information for you, so please listen.
Happy 50th birthday!
Oh no!
Yeah, it's right behind you.
See, it says that up
Right
there.
there.
Happy 50th.
Yeah, happy 50th.
I know, I don't look 50.
I know, she looks 20. Right. You should agree. All right, yeah, we're going to talk to you about your 7th grade course selection forms. Aren't you excited?
Yes, this is it. You're not the babies of the campus now.
I know.
We're going to start looking at, if you'll look at your course selection sheet, and you're going to be getting those either today or tomorrow, or before the holidays. And at the very top it says 6th grade campus, and since all of y'all are sitting in a classroom here at Smithson Valley Middle School, you will put SVMS on there. For any new students who happen to see this on the World Wide Web, you will put this, whatever your current 6th grade campus is, you will write the name of that campus where you're sitting. On the right side you see where it says ID number. Actually, I think the paper that you're going to get is already going to have your name and your ID number on there.
That's right. So if you come to our school, if you're a student here, there'll already be a label there and you won't have to worry about the ID number.
That's right. And so if you are new, you will fill out right underneath there where it says, please print your first name and last name. So new students to the school, new students to the school district will need to put first name, last name.
Perfect. All right, now let's get down to business. So in middle school, you'll have to take your 4 core classes as usual, English, math, history, and science. But in 7th grade, you get to choose between taking regular classes, the core classes, and pre-AP classes. And so this is where you have to sit down and talk with your parents and with your teachers and with your counselors if you want to make the decision, should I take pre-AP classes next year? And how many should I take? So what are some of the things that you have to think about? One is, how well are you doing in the class of English Language Arts and Mathematics this year? Are you making 85s and above? Or are you making 70s? If you're making 70s and the low 80s, then it's very possible that you might want to continue in regular classes. However, if you're making 85 and above and you're scoring commended on your STAR tests, then we strongly want you to consider taking pre-AP English and math. For science and Texas history next year, the decision lies in whether or not you are very interested in that material, and also if you perform well in class. Again, talk to your teachers and talk to your parents and make that decision. And you would just put a check mark in the classes that you want to take up here. Also, there is a pre-AP agreement on the back side of this sheet that you will need to sign if you do select pre-AP. Anything else?
Not for that section.
Okay.
Let's move on.
All right, PE. That's your favorite section.
Yay!
Yay! Mine too.
Okay. The directions on this says to check one of the following physical education courses. You do have a few different options. A lot of y'all I know are very interested in going into the athletics, and we have boys athletics and we have girls athletics.
I'm exercising.
Exercise.
Yes. I'm exercising.
Builds up their muscles.
Oh yes, I'm getting exercise. Go ahead.
Okay, so boys athletics and girls athletics, and you see a little asterisk in front of them, in front of the words, and what that says, it says students choosing athletics must obtain a sports physical, and you will get more information about your physical in April or May from your current 6th grade PE teacher. Coach Hambrick or Coach Johnson will be giving you some more information about those of you who are interested in athletics and getting your physical. Boys and girls, if you're not interested in athletics, that's okay, that's cool. We have PE for you. You just sign up for boys PE or girls PE. Also, some of you this year have been taking dance. If you are interested in staying in dance, then you can take dance too.
He's dancing.
Dance, dance, dance. Where's his feet? No feet.
Oh yeah, the hand fell off. Sorry. Okay, it could be. Yeah, well, I'll just put it up here.
Okay, you'll take dance 1 if you've never taken dance before. If you're currently in dance class, then you'll take dance 2. Sign up for that. Anything else on that?
Well,
oh wait, dressing out.
Yeah,
Gotta change
exactly.
clothes. This year, y'all don't change clothes. You get to wear your same clothes and you be stinky all day long.
Ew.
Ew.
please wear deodorant.
Yay, yeah. And so what you're going to be doing next year in 7th grade is even all PE and all athletics will be dressing out. You will have facilities, you will have clothes, and again, Coach Hambrick and Coach Johnson can tell you more about that. And bring deodorant.
Yes. So bottom line, what's the difference between PE and athletics?
Okay, athletics is that you will get the opportunity to play in some UIL sports.
Oh, do you have to choose a sport?
Yes, you have to choose a
Okay.
sport
You mean I
that
can't
you
just
have to
be in
try out for.
athletics? I can't just be in athletics to look cool?
No.
Oh,
No.
you have to try out for
No.
a sport. Sorry, guys. you
Only
have to.
cool people try out for sports. You have to try out for sports. You can't just be in there to lift weights and have fun and hang out with all the cool people and the non-cool people and just everybody.
Is it harder than PE?
It's a little bit more difficult than PE. It is a lot more running, a lot more physical fitness. It's going to be a little bit more challenging, and if you're not up for that, then you might want to sign up for PE because athletics is going to be very, very strenuous, and you have to be accountable, and you have to call in to the coaches if you're going to be absent. They put a lot
How
of...
about my grades? Do I have to keep up with my grades?
Yes, you have to pass all your classes, or you'll be doing what you know as the
Academic workout.
failure workout, academic workout. You don't want to do that. Ask
no.
any 7th or 8th grader because you do have to pass your classes. Okay?
Okay, now I know the difference between PE and athletics. All right. So, next we're going to go into fine arts. And
Okay,
so,
she has 1 minute to do fine art.
1 minute. Okay, here
Ready,
I go.
set,
Ready,
go.
set, go. All right. No, it's not fine arts. Look,
Oh.
it says semester classes.
Okay,
Do
go.
I still have a minute?
Yes, 1
Oh,
minute.
okay.
You got 50
All right.
seconds.
So we have 4 semester electives available to you in middle school, and those are Skills for Living, Tech Ed, which is Woodshop. We have Exploratory Spanish, and GT if you've already been identified as GT by Comal ISD. And so the other semester you'll be taking Exploring Careers, which is a district mandated class that 7th graders have to take unless you are a GT student. And so GT students do not take that class. Did I make it?
Yes.
All
I have
right,
a question.
so-
I have a question.
What?
What if it says exploring careers? What if I don't know what career I want to do?
Well, that's what you talk about in that class.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And the other thing is, I want you to rank these in terms of 1 being the one that you want the most, 2 being the one you want second, 3, and then 4. No.
Done.
Done. Okay, got
She
it.
got it.
All right, thank you. Yay, number 4.
Number 4
Do you
says-
get a minute too?
No, I get a minute and a half.
Okay.
Okay.
A minute and a half. I'll start right now.
Okay, ready, set, go. Snoopy, oh, Snoopy, help me.
Mhm.
All right, number 4 says rank year-long fine arts electives in order of preference, with number 1 being the course you want the most. Oh no. Okay, fine arts, fine arts. A lot of y'all are in fine arts right now. You're in band, you're in art, you're in
Whoops.
theater, you're in choir. Some of you are in orchestra. You have all those same opportunities this upcoming year in 7th grade. So you can
Nice.
take you can take any one of those. If you were in choir this year and you think, hey, I want to try art, then you can do that. It's a little bit more difficult if you want to go from another fine art into band. We would suggest you talk to the band directors ahead of time to find out about instruments and what all you can do in order to get into the band.
Mhm.
Middle school orchestra, if you're in middle school orchestra this year, then you're going to sign up for MS Orchestra 2, because it'll be your 2nd year.
Mhm.
If it will be your 1st year taking orchestra, you didn't take it this year, you were in regular band, but now you want to do orchestra, then you're going to sign up for 1. And if you're real good in orchestra and Miss Gloka wants you to move up, then we'll change your schedule, no problem. All right?
Okay.
Choir, theater, band, art, orchestra.
It doesn't matter what you choose, they're all fantastic classes. So don't worry about picking the wrong one because they are all awesome classes. You'll be very happy. Welcome back.
Hi. Guess what? We have a guest presenter
We
here today.
do.
Yes,
Who is
y'all are
it?
gonna love this
Oh,
presenter.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
All right, close your eyes. Ready?
Okay.
Set, go. It's Billy the Balloon.
Hi, Billy.
He's got all the cool information.
Is he going to 7th grade?
Yes.
Okay.
Gonna be a 7th grade
All right,
balloon.
then he needs to know about this stuff too.
Okay.
Okay, Billy, pay attention because now that we've gotten to the last part of the course selection form, we need you to understand the following. That when you sign this form, you understand that you're going to stay in the courses that you selected for the duration of the course. That means for the whole year. Okay, Billy, you got that? All right, good. Second, Billy, you got to pass the star. You got to pass the star, Billy, because if you don't, then we have to take away an elective
No.
and give you a support class instead.
Hmm.
So please pass your star so we don't have to take you out of your elective and give you a support class. Although sometimes, a little support in math and reading is good, but, we just want you to be successful. So pass your star, okay?
Okay.
And finally, it says that here we are going to try really hard to put you in the class that you want, that you've selected, number one. But sometimes there are other factors to consider, like teachers and how many teachers we have and how many classes and scheduling conflicts. And sometimes we can't get you into the class that you wanted, number one, the one that you ranked number one. So we go to number two and number three. So just please be patient with us. You will enjoy your classes next year. Don't worry. Okay? And finally, be sure that you turn in the form, the completed form, to the front office by, Billy, would you read that?
March 27th.
Thank you, Billy. I'm so glad you can read in 6th grade.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, good. And then we're going to go on to entry guidelines for middle school pre-AP. Billy, do you want to cover those?
I gotta go.
Okay. All right, Billy.
Okay.
Oh, Miss Albrecht.
Hi.
You're back.
Hi. I
We
hope
missed
you missed
You must
me.
have taken a bathroom break or something.
I did.
All right.
It's a passing period. I had to go out in the hallway.
All right. You want to talk about entry guidelines for
Entry guidelines. Okay. What do we look for students who are, what you need to do in order to get into our pre-AP classes? First, you need to successfully complete your prerequisite courses on courses as specified in the course catalog. Okay. Now, we highly recommend that if you sign up for the pre-AP ELA and math, that you were in it this year as a 6th grader. If you were in regular ELA and regular math and you want to try pre-AP, please talk to your current teacher soon and find out if they recommend that you should be doing that. You need to demonstrate mastery level 2 performance on course-related state-mandated performance assessments or the STAR test. You have to get a level 2 score. Your English language arts.
Is that commended?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Got it.
English language arts reading scores will be considered for pre-AP social studies courses. Math scores will be considered for pre-AP science courses as needed. Okay, so we're going to be looking at all the scores. Even, we'll look at your social studies and different other science results to determine if we think you'll be successful in middle school. Pre-AP, 6th and 7th, or 7th grade, excuse me. She's distracting me.
Sorry. Hi.
Hi.
You were saying? Something about parents.
I don't know.
I think you were talking about parents of students who didn't meet the criteria. Is that what you're talking about?
I think I was. Parents of students who do not meet the criteria for enrollment may still elect to enroll their students. That means if you don't do as well on the science or the social studies STAR, and maybe we are a little hesitant to put you into a pre-AP, if your parents say, hey, I know they can do it, then they can still sign you up. Okay? So it's really you and your parents' decision.
Okay. That sounds good to me.
Okay.
How do you get out?
Exit guidelines. Okay. If you want out of pre-AP, if you tried it and you're not being as successful and you're stressed out and you go home and you cry because you have to do so much homework and you
Poor baby.
then we want to make you feel better. So there are some guidelines that we will ask that see if you have followed. And the first one is it says it is expected that students seek assistance. And when we say seek assistance, we mean tutoring!
Yay for tutoring! I love tutoring!
Yes!
Yay!
You get to see your teacher extra!
Yay!
And you know what? They like to see you during this time. They want to see you during this time.
They do.
So, in order to get out, that's the first thing that's going to be out of her mouth, and the first thing out of my mouth is, have you been to tutoring?
Wait, what's tutoring?
Tutoring, you know what tutoring is. Tutoring is when you go before school, before school or during lunch if your teacher allows it, or after school to get extra help, to ask questions, to check for understanding. That's tutoring. You have to go extra to get help.
Is that in the morning or the afternoon?
Morning, before school, during lunch, if your teacher allows it. Some do, some don't. You have to check with your teacher. And then some of them will stay after school. You by appointment or just make prior arrangements and to see if your teacher is there.
And what do you do at tutoring?
You go over your homework. You ask them questions if you don't understand what you were supposed to be doing the night before. You work with other students and maybe you help somebody else who doesn't understand something. So you work together as a team with your teacher. Got it?
Wait. So if I get
I
something
got it.
wrong on a test and I don't know how to do it and I don't know why I got it wrong, do I go see the teacher in tutoring?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, you go see the teacher if you don't understand what you were doing or don't understand or why you got it wrong or your mama got on your butt because you didn't do well on something. You go in for tutoring.
So then I make corrections and then I understand?
Yes.
And does my grade get better?
Much better. Anything is better than a 0, folks. And your teachers want to help you, and a lot of times it does require tutoring, so go.
Yes, ma'am. I will go. Thank you.
Okay, you got the second part.
All right. Where were we?
2.
So it says here. Oh,
Parent
can't see.
signature.
Oh, yes. You got to sign it. Well, if you want to get out of pre-AP, you have to petition the counselor. And that means you have to write a letter. You have to take a pen or pencil. And you have to write down your petition and say, I would like to get out of pre-AP. And you have to state why. And then you have to meet with the counselor. And you have to meet with your parents and the teacher. And everybody has to make
a
group decision. I know. Well, it has to be. It's an important decision.
It is.
Because it changes your schedule.
Yes.
And sometimes it changes it completely.
Yes.
So we have to take every request very seriously, and we have to meet with parents and the teachers and you to make a better decision. But what you need to know is that just because you get a C or higher in the pre-AP class, a C is not a reason to exit a pre-AP class, because a C is an average grade, and it is not a bad grade. It is an average grade. All right. However, if you are making an F and that's a 69 or below,
Ooh, I get in trouble for Fs.
At the end of a grading period, then we're just going to have to remove you. We just have to remove you because we don't want to see you fail. All right. We want to see you step up to the plate and go to tutoring. We want to see you do well in the class. We want you to be challenged, but we don't want to see you fail. Okay. So if that happens, we will remove you at the end of a grading period or at the end of the semester. So finally we get to parent permission for pre-AP enrollment. Parent prints name here, you print your name here, and then you and your parents check off the classes that you want to take for pre-AP. And this is where the parent agrees that they understand the support that is required to be successful in these classes. And the parent signs here and dates it. And remember, when do these have to be turned in? March 11th.
Drop them off at the front office. The secretaries will take them up there. Okay?
Yes. Any other questions?
I don't think so.
Welcome to 7th grade! Yay!
Our babies are growing up. They're in
know.
7th grade.
They were so cute in 6th grade.
They just grow.